Let me know when you guys make it back in here. Everyone who just joined me on the first live, I'm sorry for crashing. I didn't control that. I'm sorry. For those of you who are or will be rejoining me, welcome back. For those of you who may be joining me for the first time, I am Adina. You guys are Beyond the Veil, and we were smack dab in the middle of a reading on the Met Gala, not usually letting us see what goes on behind their exclusively closed doors. I'll wait and hey sissy, welcome back. I'll wait until some more of you guys come back. Hey Jess, I'm sorry. You guys know I can never be great. I can never be great on YouTube. It's gotten to the point because it used to just, hey Chelsea, when I start having issues with the lives, it used to just be the connection on YouTube, like something glitching in YouTube. But it seems like something goes wrong with the live, and then my entire internet in my house just crashes. I've talked to the internet provider, everything should be clear. So, only when I'm on YouTube, though, does my internet crash. Only when I'm doing lives. So, I don't know what that's about, but I just try to keep going. I'll wait until some more people get in here because I'm not going to talk to myself. Fuck it, because I don't know how long I have before they start tripping again. So, oh, and the irony, I don't have half as many people in here as I did before. Oh, YouTube. Welcome back, Carol. Unfortunate set of circumstances when I just try to do my thing. That's what, 6 people in here now. I had a nice little bunch, a nice little group before. That's unfortunate. Guess I see which block busts or blocks that I will be busting and which roads I will be obliterating. I'm just gonna blow the roads up. I'm sick of fixing these roads. Hey Bobby, hey Nell. So before we were lastly so rudely interrupted, I was asking, since this year they let us see, because I've already established that we were allowed to see what goes on in the Met. They wanted us to know that it's just a charity event. That's all. Six of Pentacles charity. And then I asked if Megan Thee Stallion was supposed to show us that footage, or was she really exposing them? And I got that she was supposed to. It's like she was doing her job. And I said, okay, so if that's the case, then what we were able to see about the Met Gala, is that what usually goes on in the Met? Any other year that we haven't been able to see, are they doing exactly what they do in this video, in the footage that we saw this year? I don't think so. I'll actually say that the parts that we were allowed to see, yes, they eat, they drink, they're merry. But not all of, obviously not all of the Met Gala was leaked. Not the entirety of the ceremony. Now, actually, Megan might have supposed to do that for someone else, but maybe not so much the Met Gala. And wasn't it said that she left almost right after that, which is why people felt like she got kicked out? This card, this card kind of gives kicked out, can't return, but this definitely gives I was doing my job. So if not for the Met, then someone who might be tied to Diddy's case may also, well, I don't know. Let me see. Let me look behind the full card. I asked Spirit if what we were allowed to see is that the usual business at the Met that they do every year when we're not allowed to see it. This makes me think of Anna. But this is a person in a hooded robe. Something that you'd see real ritualistically also. Thank you, nobody. And then, but these are all of the people, the general public, that never gets to participate, seen for the first time. It was somebody's decision to allow us to see things. There are also things that they do that they don't want us to see because they are ritualistic in a way. Even if not that overtly like Lady Gaga ritualistic, some of the performances in the exhibitions that they have the performance are ceremonial, I'll say. It's ceremonial. Having like setting the exhibition, the gala up in the exhibition dedicated to Egypt, ancient Egypt, and Egyptology. Some of the ceremony is ceremonial, and I think that we're not supposed to see that. I also do think that there's an element of exclusivity that they like to keep, but I don't think that that's just because they want to beef up the air and the aura of the event. I think that there are things that they do there that are brotherhood, Masonic in nature that they don't want people to know about. This would help enhance or increase the energy of the museum, kind of like seal its success. The ceremony that they do is it's like what there is something ceremonial about it, and it's a part of how they raise the money. And I don't even want to say raise it, I want to say harvest the energy of money. It's like the success of the Met has a lot to do with the exhibits that they have in there, the artifacts they have in there, and the ceremonies they have in there. Because they have an exhibit full of, or they have a building, a museum full of exhibits towards ancient culture and their gods and things like that. It's like a museum is like a building full of altars. It's a building full of altars. And a lot of museums like to exhibit ancient Egyptian culture for a reason. I'll say that. So before I go down a rabbit hole into the ceremony or the ceremony, the ritualistically ceremonial aspect of the Met, and it won't look like hooded figures in robes at the Met. It'll probably look like a gala, but if you know, you know. If you can identify the ceremonial parts, then you would know them. So yes, what they do, what we were allowed to see, they do that. You know, they have fun and do all that stuff, but Megan didn't show us the good part. She showed us, you know, her eating, but that's it. If she really was there to expose something, she would expose something. And I think that it is something there that they could have shown. I'm sorry, Angel Milky Way. I wish I could make YouTube not be so mean to me. Life D, that's kind of how they do with all museums, actually. All right. So let me just go ahead and get into Naomi because that was like a side quest. I have some subscribers who do not care for the lives because they are interactive and they much rather prefer when I do just post the videos and go. And I'll integrate those back in there. But these lives have really been convenient for me because I can do the readings, sometimes do multiple readings without having to edit them for hours. But I will reintegrate for those who want to skip past all of the interactions we do. Naomi, Naomi Campbell. I'm going to take a sip so I can shift my mind from being distracted because I'm still a little bit distracted from losing my first live. So let me just sip. I see Madonna Murphy commenting that she loved a Rihanna update. Thank you. Thank you for loving my hair. How can you help me financially? You wish me a very happy life? Thank you. My PayPal and all that information is in my bio. Start there. Most High Mother and Father God, first off, I call forth your protection to protect me and everyone in this live, to protect all of my technology and equipment from being disconnected or interfered or intervened with, at least until I finish the work that I came here to do, and I will do it. Thank you for this gift. Thank you for this platform that I still use to share my gift, and may it continue to be successful for as long as I should be on it. Thank you for all of my beautiful subscribers and all of the beautiful people here watching me. Thank you for their collective energy, their support. I pray that you bless them. Send them all $1,000. Send them all a stimmy. Everybody on the live. Spirit, send them a stimmy because their energy, their support, their gathering here today with me is fuel for me to push through the challenges and the obstacles that I face. It builds up resilience in me. So bless everybody on this live, subscriber or not, troll or friend, with the stimmy. Just for being here and adding to the numbers. Spirit, please allow me to conjure up the spirit, soul, and collective energy of Naomi Campbell. Oh, you're such a nice person. Never pull out. I hope you support your children the way you're supporting all of the subscribers here in this live. Never pull out. The name like that, I'm sure you have several. You better be. You don't do deadbeats up in here, buddy. No. Hello, man of hope. All right, Spirit. When it comes to Naomi Campbell, I smell the spirit of fear. The same spirit of fear I've smelt on her is right after Diddy got locked up, but it's different. It's not as pungent, or however you say that word. It's not as strong. The odor isn't as strong. Those babies softened her, I believe. Those babies softened her, I feel. Softened her, softened the blow. The baby softened her. Would Naomi have wanted to be a mother if it wasn't for trouble on the horizon? Yes. A mother 2 times? Gotcha, JD. Gotcha. Lord, it's always so funny to me when people have fake pages. You know, a lot of people follow me on Instagram. Y'all be following me from fake pages, Finstas, and I be wondering who the fuck are you guys? Because my page is private, so can't nobody come and look through my followers. I don't even think my other subscribe. Can my followers see my followers? And I don't care who y'all is either. Y'all get ceremonies with me. Y'all got to give me your first, last, and date of birth. Y'all be coming to my Instagram with these Finstas. 0 posts, 1,000 people you follow. Maybe 10 people follow you. I be like, look at these bitches in here. Y'all ain't got a lot to kick it to me. I sign confidentiality agreements on the regular, so your secrets are safe with me. Thank you. Hala. Is it hala or Allah? Are we respecting the law? Is it hala or Allah? All right. Naomi Campbell. Naomi Campbell. Naomi Campbell. Come, please. Gather here in my cards so that I can read you, my dear. Keep absolutely nothing hidden from me. Speak to me from your soul, not your ego, your soul. Naomi Campbell, talk to me about why you decided to discontinue the Met Gala from your life. You're welcome, JD. It's okay, Jess. I don't mind people with private profiles, but I always be like, oh, I wonder who this is. I be thinking y'all be celebrities trying to follow me on the low, but it's just y'all. Not saying that it's any worse, but and I didn't know that some of you got like people have two or three different Finstas. I only have one, but I don't have any fake pages. And I don't have any reason to have one because I don't be showing out online, and I know a lot of y'all do. So it always just trips me out if I'm talking to somebody who likes to troll or if I'm talking to someone who wants to keep their identity hidden for whatever other reason. You asking me how many raisins do you add to your potato salad? Do I look like honey? You in the wrong line. I don't even eat raisins, okay? Because they dry out in the sun. Like YT people. I don't eat them. I'm just kidding. Sorry. I don't eat them though because they dry out in the sun. I like for things that get more ripe in the sun. Not dry out and shrivel up. Mm-mm. 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 That sounds like I'm putting some in my jeans that I ain't supposed to. I'm supposed to put citrusy fruits and stuff in my body, the stuff that likes the sun. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Raisins be like, no. Raisins need sunscreen. And you know what else needs sunscreen? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I like my grape. A grape. Or pressed and poured. All right. Not too much on grapes. I love grapes, just not the kind that shrivel up and die in the sun. And I'm sure I ain't putting it in no potato salad. I don't even make the potato salad in my family. That ain't my ministry. I don't eat oatmeal either, Jess. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I took whoopings to not eat that. Mm-mm. I don't like the texture. Mm-mm. I don't like the oatmeal. It be smelling so good with the stuff you put in there, the maple and the brown sugar and the cinnamon, but I can't eat it. I haven't been able to eat oatmeal all my life. It's one of those things that I can't. I can't. Since a little girl, and they used to, whoop me. If you don't eat it all, you're gonna get a whooping. But which way you want me to toot it and boot it? Which cheek you want first? I'll go get the belt. I'll go get it. I liked cream of wheat. My aunt made cream of wheat and she made oatmeal. I loved cream of wheat. I didn't like oatmeal. No. All right, Naomi. Maybe it's the fiber that I taste, but yeah, no. I can't even swallow it. Like, if I even wanted to get a spoonful in my mouth, I would throw it up before I was able to swallow it. I cannot eat oatmeal. I cannot. I cannot. I would die. My soul is allergic to it. Thank you, Never Pilot. All right. Naomi, talk to me about why you are discontinuing the Met Gala from your life. While you are telling Anna, kick your rocks, honey. Kick your rocks. Naomi Campbell, why have you decided to stop going to the Met Gala? You were as much of a Met Gala staple as Anna Wintour. You're still in your prime. Did you just decide that the nightlife isn't for you anymore? Playing the game, the lights, camera, and action of it all. Did you just decide that you're over it now that you got these 2 babies? Or is it something else going on with you, Naomi? Let's just talk about why you won't be at the Met anymore. And announced it. Because, girl, you could have just been declined the invitation every year. You could have just told Anna what you told all of us. Who a freaking here? Oh, Nay. Queen of Wands. Naomi is being looked at right now as a madam, I believe. That's just my spidey sense. But I believe that Naomi is being looked at right now. Eyes are on her. It may not have even been her decision. It could have been the Met board, like, hey, Naomi, love, come on in, Called her in like HR. Sat her down at the table. And Anna was like, I don't know how Anna Wintour talks. In my mind, she has a Russian accent. Naomi, we don't want you at the Met anymore. Wait, that's Italian. A Russian-Italian accent. Naomi. It's deep, husky, rich. Naomi, we don't want you at the Met anymore. You're bringing too much heat. Right now, while Diddy is on trial, right now, you are on trial too. Therefore, we cannot have you at the Met Gala anymore. Your reputation has been permanently tarnished. There's no rehabilitation in the fashion nation. There isn't enough fabric and fur to cover the stench and the stain of debauchery. Furthermore, we cannot have any more association with you. Not this year, not next year, not forever year. Only the olden years. Only the memories will we live in, but not the future. Goodbye, Naomi. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. I freestyled that script. You're welcome. Naomi probably was looking for her invitation this year. And Anna said, never, nevermore. There are more stains on your reputation than a Motel 6 bedsheet. Yeah, I think this means that Naomi is too hot. She's a hot girl. Challenge, litigious stuff. I don't know if Naomi is dealing with the law. Tell me, did you guys like my Anna better than the original Anna, or did you guys like the original Anna? Because she doesn't give that much. Anna should let me play Anna. I had an old Italian Russian smoker's accent. But you can't be a wealthy, rich, cunty bitch without a smoker's accent. Because don't they smoke those fancy tall cigarettes? That definitely seems harmful for the throat. All right. This is why. The challenge is that Naomi is hot. She is guilty by association. I wouldn't be surprised if she's had, to hire her own attorneys. I believe J-Lo, because I did a reading on her, and at the time that her and Ben divorced, I feel like Ben pulled the plug on that because he was like, no, you're not finna get my white power tarnished. You are not gonna allow the stain of Ninja to tarnish my white power image because you going down with that Diddy dick that you used to sit on. I ain't drunk enough for this. I might be a drunk, but I ain't no motherfucking fool. That's what Ben said. I might be a drunk. I might like my liquor, but I ain't no motherfucking fool. That was my Ben Affleck. That was my Ben Affleck impression. I think Naomi also has to get her own attorney a long time ago, but I also think she's been just barely fighting off problems. I wouldn't be surprised to see Naomi have her own expose moment in the future where she actually has to step into the court. In the past position, the devil. This is her and Diddy. Ace Boon Coon. I think that they had whoopee with each other from time to time. I think that Naomi was a part of a few orgies that Diddy was a part of. I think that a lot of stuff that they did, we ain't never get to see. Not even Diddy cameras got to see. I think that he was the maestro and she was the mistress of ceremony. I think that they hold together. I think that they trapped together. I think they partied together. I think they did business together, all for the Illuminati. And I'm only calling it that, because whatever this is, whatever that controls them, whatever program that they are a part of that controls them, they do it all for the mean green machine. To be honest, in my mind, this shit looks kind of fun. I'm sorry. Some of the images flashing in my mind, they had a ball. Might have been a heavily illegal, unethical, immoral one, but it was a ball. Naomi wants to put a lot of stuff behind her. Why? Because the block is hot. The block is whoop, them people coming because the block is hot. Chicka pow. Bust your guns because the block is hot. Seal our water, now cook it up because the block is hot. They say, my block hot, water my block burn. My block on fire, water by churn. Straight off the block, busting my hand, just in no man cap. I got clock running the stands, you understand? I be steaming, blazing. I swear them boys crazy. I let girls down to the spot where I was raising. Baby, it wasn't easy. Running, ducking, fierce, and Glocks under their tongues and keys under their beds. And sorry, that's that. Woo, sorry. The spirit of Cash Money Records just took over me. I see you, JD. Swoot. Swoot. The spirit of Wheezy when he was 400 degrees, 500 degrees, when Jeezy was 400 degrees. Whoop, them people coming because the block is hot. Chicka pow. Bust your guns because the block is hot. Now, if you're too young to know what song that is, the block is hot by the Hot Boys, okay? That's Juvie. That's Wheezy. That's Turk. That's BG. Okay? And that's Baby. She's trying to put all of these associations behind her because the block is hot for her. She's trying not to go down because there's a lot of stuff that Naomi herself, this is like the female counterpart of Diddy. This would be Diddy's current situation, but Naomi, you can be the one that all kinds of litigation, just like Diddy, where all them charges came in. It's not like Naomi gets a charge, this person gets a charge, everybody that was on the party. No, Naomi, you could have your own surviving Naomi moment. That's the challenge for you. That's why you're trying to push all of your shit, your devil energy. It's in the past position because you done retired. You don't want to do that shit no more. You done purchased them good babies, them good light-skinned babies that you purchased from Wayfair. Catch that tea. Now you want to put the devil behind you. And I ain't mad at you. Because if I was you, I'd do the same thing. I'd do the same motherfucking thing. I'd get out while I had a chance. So I ain't judging you. I'm just saying, I see you. Oh, near future, Naomi, the magician in reverse. You will be fronting and frolicking like you're not when you are. Are you a Gemini, Naomi? I would hate for this to be you. Let me check. Naomi Campbell. May 22nd. I think you're a Gemini. May 22nd, zodiac sign. Don't say Gemini. Gemini! The magician is a Gemini card. Oh, Naomi. Well, this is definitely you in the near future. Before I clarify, I will say that off face value, Naomi will be fronting, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if she started a YouTube or a podcast or a YouTube like Meghan Markle's where she bakes cakes and plants flowers. You want to know who else is full of it that does that? Meghan Markle. I don't need no cards to know that. She might have a spirit just as mean and nasty as Naomi's. Whatever plant she touches, I would love to see how it fares a few weeks after she touches it. Now, I know you meant to say Smokey Robinson, but I saw Smoking Robinson's Johnson. Dina, do you have time to talk about Smoking Robinson's Johnson? No, I do not. Okay? No. What kind of girl do you think I am? Excuse me, Jess. Damn. Y'all smoke Johnsons now? Y'all just found other things to do with them while they occupy space in your jaws. Now you smoke them. JD, to grant a little grace, I know what you meant, Jess. To grant a little grace to Naomi, I think that has to do with her childhood trauma. I think her early start in the modeling world came with abuse. And I think that's like a PTSD symptom. It's one thing if she's participating, and no, I don't think Naomi did the normal orgies that everybody else did. If she did, it was her and several other billionaires. That's a different. I don't. Is that even an orgy anymore, bitch? Is that even an orgy anymore? That's out of my tax bracket, and I don't even know if I can label it. This is her in the near future. At least case scenario, she'll be pretending like she's a totally different person from who she truly is in her nature. And to be honest, Naomi probably fits very well into the industry that she's in because she's got it in her to be the beast, which is why she seemed to have been an intricate part of it. She's got it in her to be the beast, to be the dark stuff in the industry that people talk about. She's got it in her to be it. They didn't have to rub off on her. After they broke her in, she said, F that, I'm not gonna be a victim. I'm finna be the victor in this bitch. Crowning her daughter. Because this person is looking into this cup and at this fish. Cups are full of water in this, and in a cup or in water you can see a reflection. This makes me think that in her child there are certain things that Naomi sees about her and her child. Hey Q. I would like to say that one of the driving forces behind Naomi putting things behind her is that maybe, just maybe, people are expecting her daughter you know what I'm saying? Maybe people are expecting her daughter to enter the arena. Like, hey, Naomi, you know who you are. You know what you do. You know what we do. Hannah over. Hannah here. Naomi. I was going to say, depending on what's the bottom card, I would see how she feels about it. I was hoping I would see something protective. People like Naomi and Kim Kardashian, because in my mind, when I said I was hoping to see something protecting, in my mind, they have a way of rationalizing, kind of grooming their children for a certain lifestyle, but in a way where they feel like they are protecting them from the harder parts of it that they had to be exposed to. For instance, women like Kim or Naomi, who are, in my mind, a version of a sex slave, and they grew up like that. Naomi's mother brought her into the industry and then absolutely, I believe, said, here she go. Y'all said Hannah here, here she go. And I think that Kim Kardashian is the same. So the way that she is grooming North, I believe that she thinks she's doing it in a safe way, in a way that she could protect her. because I think she's just like, this is who we are. You're going to be a part of it, whether now or whether they get you into it later, because this is what you're born into. So I might as well be the one to madam you through it, so that I can protect you um, the best that I can throughout all of this stuff. Coach you, navigate you, teach you the game, so that you come out on top. It seems as though sometimes, maybe, even though they have daughters, maybe they don't have a choice. Maybe the only choice would be to, like, run away. I got you. Is that you, Q? I think that was you, Q. I got you. Only choice would be to run away. But if Naomi were to run away, they would take her down, because she's theirs. And she can't run away with all of those secrets and tea. They have to keep her in close proximity to make sure, that whatever secrets or knowledge about their dealings that they have. So she can't run away. And what if, instead of taking her down like they could, she still has to participate in some way. And if she's too old to be in the game, maybe she has to prepare the next generation. I think so. I think that Naomi may not have reached that agreement on her own, like I said. I think a lot of people are trying to clean up their shit because Diddy is on trial now and there is no going back after whatever the trial lets out. There is no going back. The only thing that could happen is more damage being done to other people. So everybody is trying to clean their shit. I think Anna and Co don't want Naomi there because she's too hot, and I think Naomi agreed. I don't think it bothered her to not go to the Met anymore. She seemed over it a long time ago, but it's her house. Like Beyonce would say, it's her house, so she wasn't going nowhere until she got ready to. I think that she is an association to Diddy that can't be ignored. Strength in reversing her external energy. I do think Anna forced her out. I think Anna put a hard stop to it. And I think other places where Naomi has been able to wield power are also revoking her all access passes. She's walking through doors trying to scan it, and the red light is coming on, not the green one. Doors ain't opening. In fact, there may be some aggression and hostility behind the scenes. Naomi may be trying to say, y'all not gonna treat me like this, bitch. And the people might be saying, yes, we are. Yes, we are. We have to. We have to treat you like you're scum. We can't look like we being too nice to you. It's like they're trying to strip her of some of the power that she's wielded, and she's trying to say, hold on now. I said I wasn't going to the Met, but that was where I draw the motherfucking line. I got a cell phone, a flip cell phone, with your name on it. If you just, ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Ooh, and my aim done got better, okay? My aim, she said, my pitch is better. So if I throw this Nokia at you, baby, okay, you gonna feel like Goliath. Hopes and fears, fears, just fears. Just fears. Life D, they're trying to get rid of any associations to debauchery that they can so that they don't get tied up in it. Scared. Naomi's scared, and so are her close associates, even her girls, because they don't know what's going to happen. I think they whole little enterprise is up in shambles. I think the girls still work, or maybe Naomi told the girls to lay low, lay down, or she maybe transferred them out to someone less hot. But she's scared. She's scared, and she's scared of who might get taken down with her if someone chooses to come after her next. The people that she associates with, they more powerful than Diddy's associations. She's been in this way longer than Diddy. So the people that she can go down with, like, are the same people that she almost drug into that situation the last time with them blood diamonds. Only thing she had working for her then is that the power structure was still intact. Naomi was surrounded by billionaires. I don't know who thought she was going to actually get in any kind of trouble. I knew she was going to walk off that stand into whatever lap of luxury she chose to. This day and age, though, not same. Not same. Even billionaires get laid down nowadays. But the temperance is her outcome. This was Beyonce's outcome as well, and I thought it had something to do with Taylor Swift. It may be something bigger than just that. The tower's on the bottom. Here's Diddy. Now, what's he lying about? It's like Diddy's lying about something, or he lied. The trafficking stuff, rituals. High Priestess reverse, the Pope, the Hierophant, the Three of Pentacles. I always note the Cathedral, the Wand of Magic, the hooded figure in a cloak, the Fool in reverse, unwilling children, Diddy, lying, the Tower. I could just call out those cards and I don't even have to read them. On the bottom, let's start with somebody speaking up. It's like somebody getting a cease and desist or being gagged or subpoenaed or something. This is this. If somebody didn't want to talk, this was them being subpoenaed or something. Because they may have been seen on a film that involves some kind of ritual, some sort of religious ritual, ceremony. Ceremony, ritualistic magic, figures in cloaks and things like that, hooded cloaks. Unwilling participation from children, forced children. Diddy lies, the Tower. That's on the bottom. Trafficking is what they are trying to round these people up on. But trafficking adults, freak-offs, orgies, that's just to get them into the door so that they can collect evidence, collect testimony, and try to get to the child stuff. Those are different charges, a different ballpark. They want to get them for the child stuff. It seems like that is way, way, way bigger of a business in the world economy than even we believe. Even knowing some of the things that have been exposed, I don't think you have any idea. I don't think we have any idea until we live it or see it for ourselves. It's like, what if the child abuse in market is as big as, I don't know, what's a major market in consumerism in the world? I don't know. The hair industry, the food industry, the beauty industry, something like that. It's really big. It's really, really, really more common than one would think, I believe, as well. The temperance for the outcome. Wonder if an angel will come in and save the day. so that nobody else goes down with Diddy. I wonder if this Temperance is Jay-Z. Because I got some wands that came out behind it. Plus this King of Wands is on the bottom. I'm going to say, Jay-Z, be careful with this Diddy situation. The outcome is Temperance. I'm not sure how to interpret that just yet. It gives off the feeling that something will happen to kind of mitigate Naomi's involvement, to make it not so harsh. Not saying that she won't get caught up in this at all, but there's something about it that works for her. Jay-Z, I don't know if your name is going to get caught up in this in the duration of the trial, but I see your name floating around again. Now, I know that you're still probably going through it legally with Busby, so it doesn't surprise me that your energy is here in Diddy's situation, because your situation started because Diddy had a situation. Jay-Z, though, something with you is going on in here. I'm just gonna say, let everybody is just watch. I'm not saying that they're gonna get him. I'm not saying that they're not. I don't know. This just feels like Jay-Z. His name is still closely tied to this Diddy trial and situation, and he's still fighting Busby. So is Diddy. So they're still dealing with each other. But Jay-Z, you'll have another moment. I don't know how severe it will be, but at least for Naomi, I think she'll see it as a good thing. The Magician in the near future in reverse. That's Naomi. You're a Gemini. Why are you in reverse? Spirit, why is this Magician in reverse in the near future? Six of Wands in reverse. A fall from grace of some sort, Naomi. Nine of Cups. Whatever the case, you'll seem like you were one of them. You might have a little weird case of your own. And here's that Seven of Swords that you're already trying to sneak your way out of. It's another reason you're not at the Met. That's another reason I feel like Anta, I done call her several different things. Anna is so adamant about you not, because right now you're in the thick of it, I think. You're in the thick of it, and this tells me that your legal team is involved, trying to lie and cover up. I believe that, Phoenix. Let me look into this Devil in your past position. Let's just see how nasty it gets. Let's see how freaky it gets in here. I'm a freaky girl. Let me watch. Let's see. The Devil and the Chariot in reverse. And both of these cards, what do you notice? The figures up top, the driving force, and then the two figures below that are chained to it. This card usually shows up when you got a good thing going on, a good business arrangement, a good situation, but somebody fucks it up royally. Thank you, Phoenix. I couldn't get my hand up there fast enough. This means we have a good thing, a good successful situation going on, myself and our partners. I got this after my partnership failed, after Andrew and Natasha fucked up their good thing. Because this was me. That was them. Anyways, this is how I came into the understanding of this card, meaning we had a good thing going on and you fucked it up. Somebody fucked it up. And it probably wasn't even this person, because this person is about their business. They're seeking success, but one of these people who are just here to help drive it forward, you know, not fit to lead, they fucked it up. So it's in the past because this devil situation, this enterprise that I think they oversaw, maybe Diddy and Naomi oversaw this enterprise. It's like it's not theirs, but it's theirs. You know how you sign to UMG, but they give you your own label imprint so you can call yourself OVO. This would be them running their OVO, but UMG would be the big boss. This is them running their enterprise, being allowed to run it, but it's a part of a bigger enterprise. They just hit it. They run it like it's theirs. It was fucked up though. And that one person is Diddy, because he went down. So no more success in that enterprise. Business did not stop overnight. It trickled down. Seems as though I already have better, you guys. Truly, my life has glowed up tremendously. It's been almost a year. I think that happened it happened in July. Um, and the growth I've experienced, my finances, the growth, you know, my health, everything is so much better. I just dropped dead weight. JD, I love you too. I love all of you. All of my busted babies. I love you. This seemed to be Naomi's biggest source of income since she walk and run with. Oh, Q, I appreciate you too. I appreciate that you always say that. You always call me goddess and you always say I appreciate you. You've been that way ever since the very first time you became my client, and I appreciate that about you too. I appreciate small things about each and every last one of you guys that I become familiar with. There's something special about all y'all. But this seemed to be Naomi's biggest source of income, even bigger than modeling ever was. That's why when people tell me, girl, you need to model. The hell the fuck I don't. I did it when I was younger, and then I found out that it made me uncomfortable. I didn't like the way the grown-ups would look at me. The women had envy in their eyes, and the men had lust. I take this serious for you guys. I swear, y'all know every single day it's a challenge for me to stay doing this. But then I remember y'all. Y'all keep me here, because a lot of this time I'd be like, fuck that. I go sell a house right now and make 20, 30 grand. But y'all know y'all starting to take over even my real estate career. I have so much going on with you guys, clients, services, consultations, the channel. I've been adding new things to the channel that require consistency. So it's like, because I've been in school, I haven't had a very large clientele for real estate. I have my uncle coming up After I do him, I'm gonna move. But it seemed like it worked out good that way, that I've been in school and not hitting the streets so hard, because y'all have really, sometimes I'd be like, all right, God, I never intended to do this like this. I never intended for Beyond the Veil to take up all of my time, because I want to be wealthy, and doing this ain't gonna make me wealthy, but real estate can. So I don't know what you're doing here, but if you want this to take up more of my real estate time, where's the coin? So this is the new challenge I'm at, because Beyond the Veil is growing so much, or requiring so much of me, that it's just like, all right, what the fuck is going on here? But anyways, this is the past position. Naomi, it seems like her financial situation took a hit, obviously, because her biggest source of income was gone. What was making her rich was not modeling or whatever else she was involved in. There's something smelly about Africa. In the reading that I did on her before, I mentioned her house, her property on Morocco. She was running it like a hotel. She was saying that I should patent my name. There's a Beyond the Veil that was on YouTube before me. So I had to call myself Beyond the Veil with Adina. But I'll look into that. Now, that property that Naomi owned in Morocco, she said it's her favorite house. There was some house show that featured that property of Naomi, and she took us on a tour of it. And she mentions that she like rents it out like a resort or something like that. And for one, I fell in love with the house. It's absolutely beautiful. I think Naomi and I probably have similar taste in real estate. I really think we do. We have similar bone structure as well, honey. I used to call her Auntie Naomi. But when I saw it, I thought, oh no, I don't want to stay there. I'm watching the show and I'm admiring the house, but then something about it was like, no, 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 no. No, traffickers stay here and stuff. They come here because they want to come, fly in to shop for their person. And I think that maybe they stay there. Maybe they're hosted there at that home. But and she has a few homes like that too. Remember that house that Russian guy built for her in the shape of the Eye of Horus on that island? The house is literally designed as the Eye of Horus on an island. She has quite a few amazing, beautiful properties, and it's just like, girl, if doing a little walkie walk can afford you all this, then maybe I'll just get over myself and walk, 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 spin, 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 walking and gliding and stepping is that's Kodak Black if you don't know. Beautiful home, but I definitely thought, oh no, 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 the traffickers stay here when they're in town to, pick up their product and then airlift it out, traffic it on out. That's just what came up in my mind. All right. Page of Cups crowning her. I'm going to end on this note because I want to look into her daughter. I want to be wrong. Oh no, it was bound to happen. I think her daughter is going to be groomed, but she's going to try to protect her through it. She's going to do it in a way that she feels like is like the ethical way. Imagine grooming a future madam. It's like, yeah, you're being groomed to be a hoe and then eventually become a pimp, but you being groomed to be like in power. You're not just going to be like any old girl walking the track. No, you're going to be the boss. You may have to do a few things to get to the top, but that's all a part of being the boss in this industry. It feels like that. The grooming is different for her daughter. Not saying she won't have to do some of the same things, but it seems like she'll only have to do it to pay her dues. Naomi looks at it that way, I think. Whatever hoeing she did in her early days and whatever abuse she suffered even before she started actively hoeing, I think she disassociated from it really quickly, compartmentalized it, maybe because they say her mother entertained a lot of men and maybe had Naomi entertaining some of her male friends too. I believe that's how they say Naomi got into modeling. It's because of her mother and one of her mother male friends took a liking to little Naomi, said she should be in this modeling world, and then there she went into the circuit. And so I think Naomi's view of her life, even though she started out as a victim, she became the victor. And I think she sees it as empowering. I don't think she sees herself as a victim. And I don't think she's going to have her child see herself that way. Even if what she's doing means she's actually being victimized. It seems like it in Naomi's mind is paying your dues. In her mind, this is the world. The world runs this way. Women do this, men do this. That's how shit works, especially up at the top in power. I don't think she has a beef with it. And by it, I mean the beast. I don't think she has an issue with it because of all the power that it afforded her. She's not just some poor girl in London or wherever they're from in a flat with, with nothing. No, she's surrounded by power and influence for the majority of her life. You know why she chose a surrogate to be non-black. So I think she looks at it like, ain't nothing wrong with this life. You just got to make the money and don't let it make you. I think that's what it is. That sums it up. I think she'll be teaching her daughter, make that money, don't let it make you. The Hierophant, the Pope card. Now this could be church. However, I believe that Naomi may have procured children for the literal Vatican. I believe that they do. I believe that they lined up like a fade. Kimura's daughters are already so groomed that when the young one was trying to shake down her parents, she said, "Oh, I know how to get y'all to pay me. Let me go call Mr. Billionaire, and go gallivant on an island with him for a few seconds. And then I'm going to call paparazzi and let them film it so that my daddy can see it and flip out. Then we ain't hear no more. We ain't see nothing else from Aoki complaining about that money. We ain't see her frolicking no more. She did that to shake her parents down. She called up that man. She called up the Paps, sat on his lap, got a cute little picture, had the Paps release it. And Russell said, "Here, goddamn, here." I don't believe Russell wants his daughters doing that. The same thing that he had his wife doing. Not his girls. He could do it to their mama, but it hit different when it's their daughters. No, she shook their daddy down. She shook her parents down. So yes, Kimura daughters, they ain't nothing to play with either. Because the moment them parents say, "I ain't giving y'all nothing," that little one was like, "Say less." Steve, billionaire Steve. Fill on my booty in front of paparazzi so my daddy can wire me this. I think Naomi even procured children for the Vatican. I actually think a lot of these rings, these lower level rings, and when I speak about lower level, to us, they're high level. I think they are to feed elite families and religious orders like the Pope. And by elite families, I ain't even talking Rothschilds. I'm talking the ones who we've never heard of, the ones that we don't know exist. Not the Medicis, not the Rothschilds, not any of them that we think are the richest family dynasties. No, 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 no. There are some we ain't never seen, we ain't never heard not one mention of their name. We wouldn't know they exist. They're inbred. In my mind, I see them. A lot of them like to live in isolation. They don't even live in like mansions and stuff like that, not modern mansions, castles, where they don't come out for, a long, 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 long time. They have people go out for them, bring things to them. Heavy inbreeding. What's that show? Is it The Hills Have Eyes that I'm thinking about? I think that's what it is. The Hills Have Eyes. They kind of look like that. Yes, inbreeding. That's how the power is maintained. So inbred that they had no new blood until they needed to survive, I believe. That's what I see in my mind. The children, the black market, all of that, these are funneled for these elites. These elites. Yeah, it's a business, but these elites made it a business. These are things that they need. They need constant children. They need constant such and such. So they created the market for it. These are the creators of the black market. Because after all the other stuff is said and done, a lot of these things get funneled to them. Naomi's daughter is, I think she's expected to be a part of the program. She either is or was. Let me look into this Hierophant and then I'll kind of end this. Oh. Even charity organizations I see that for trafficking and laundering as well. These foundations, charities and foundations, I see them as money laundering from this black market activity. Money laundering to the black market activities. I wouldn't be surprised because I know the Catholic Church, as of last night, at the Vatican was doing some sort of mass as they are, the cardinals are preparing for the next pope. I see them doing it right now in whatever mass that they're doing. I believe that the pope is already chosen. There are rituals that have to be done, though, before he can be unveiled and seated. I believe that those rituals take place in dark, hold off recesses within the Vatican and other places. Ironically, while they're trialing Diddy for trafficking, I think while the world has been watching the Met, has been anticipating what's going to come out with Diddy. The Pope passed away, and yesterday I just so happened to scroll on YouTube and they mentioned that at the Vatican they're having a mass as the cardinals prepare for. That's a deeper conversation. We'd have to have a whole other live for that, Phoenix, to explain what the rituals do. I don't even know if I could explain it to you in a way that you'd understand. Not saying you can't, but I would do that with my members. Because immortality, that's what it is. Immortality. You guys are looking at it like, oh, cute bouncing babies. These people are looking at it as a natural resource, just like a vitamin. You take your vitamins to stay healthy and strong. That's how they look at it. Taking vitamins so that they can live forever. I see those rituals going on now, and doesn't this look like a place in the Vatican? Somewhere dark, holed off, where ain't nobody supposed to be? A secret chamber or something underneath the Vatican, where one presides over an ancient ritual, and then all the participants follow suit as we speak. I'm sorry, JD. What? What? Okay. I'm sorry. What? JD, girl, you almost girl, girl, you almost sent Auntie to glory. I looked up into the chat and seen, excuse me, huh? Can I look into what? Girl, bye. No. If they doing that, I don't want to see it. Not even in spirit, not in truth. So there's a story of Naomi, the homie. She said they acting like they don't know me. And I understand. This why black women catch so much hell ASAP. And here you are being the one to throw the hell. If you ain't throwing hell, a black woman like me wouldn't have to catch it. Bitch, look at you in here, being the one throwing hell and chaos. In here, we're everybody cousins and we love each other. But you talking about the fact that black women got to catch hell because of some tarot cards. But bitch, you in here throwing it. Oh, I know I just did a reading on the responsibility of the divine feminine, but you just wait. You just wait. I might unhide him for that live. I'm going to go through the hundreds of people that I have hidden from this channel because I didn't even know it was in the hundreds like that. I was like, God damn, I had a bitch quick. But I'm going to bring him back for that. Because you want to sit in here and talk about a woman and how black women catch hell because we reading tarot cards. But here you are in here, the author of confusion. So how about you don't bring me hell so I don't have to catch it? Give a black woman peace so you don't have to judge her for her chaos. Okay? If I'm in here in peace by myself, if you gonna come in here, you got to add to the peace. You can't take away. Why do we need a reading with Rihanna? What did she do besides be fruitful and multiply what the good Lord told her to do? Who's a diva? A few people have asked me to follow up on Rihanna. Why are we following up on Rihanna? She's obviously good and pregnant. She's been doing the whoopee like I told you guys to do this week, and I'm sure none of you guys have had your legs to the moon or your cheeks plowing into somebody's daughter. I know y'all ain't, because y'all been too busy talking about the Met and all of this stuff. So come Friday, when I ask if y'all had Whoopi this week and y'all say no, I'm going to be upset. Rihanna having hers. Rihanna is making her Whoopi. What's going on with Rihanna? Your legs closed, Jess? Mine too. Okay. Well, for those of us who have closed legs, but for the ones who have them to the moon, because you're in love. I'm not saying go out and fornicate with just any old body. You met a guy named Mustafa? Okay, girl. Okay. I'm going to check back in with you on that in a couple of weeks, honey. You think she loves him dearly? I do too. I look at that man and that woman and I get, let's just hump each other and say F the world. Let's ride off into the sunset in a lowrider with our beautiful babies in the back. Listen, none of my members should be asking me about Rihanna because I told y'all in the reading that I did. Rihanna, wasn't she like my first reading I did on my membership channel? First or second, I told y'all. She not giving y'all no music. She don't give a F about this industry like that no more. Rihanna has paid her dues to live the life that she wants to live, and now she wants to live the life that she paid her dues to live. Rihanna was releasing albums, an album every year for 7 years? Didn't she release like a whole album every year for 7 years? That lady was like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I want to get rich, fulfill my obligations to these people so that I can get out with my coin, make me some more coin, sit my ass down because I really don't like these people, but I got to work with them to get where I'm going. But now that she's there, no, she wants to live. Rihanna is a celebrity, but she's a girl. She's a regular girl who just so happened to become a celebrity. And island people never really lose their islandness. She couldn't wait till she reached her financial goals so she can take them wigs and them weaves out, twist up her little hair in singular plaits, and go stand barefoot on a front porch eating a mango. Rihanna want to stand barefoot on a porch in Barbados, on a wooden porch at that, hair in plaits, eating a mango, barefoot, churn crawling around her feet, man smacking her on the butt, another man riding down a dirt road selling fresh fruits and stuff, and she stop him, get some fruit and stuff. Nobody treat her like a select. No, no, no. I'm reading Rihanna for y'all. I'm telling y'all exactly where she is. Rihanna wants to live her life. She's done enough. Remember that she said Jay-Z told her that she had to sign or get thrown off the 29. What make y'all think Rihanna still want to be in this shit? And I told my subscribers, if y'all love Rihanna, let her go. Y'all can't be her fans for real. Y'all can't really be her fans and still trying to force her back into a place that reminds her of a coffin. You think any of these celebrities besides Beyonce love this industry? Nobody but Beyonce is in love with this place like that. Oh, Rihanna said, fine then. If I gotta do this in order to get myself off this island and be able to come back on my term. Because you know them Barbadians, they got a patois accent that's got Irish in it. It's patois, but it's got Irish in it. It's not like the Jamaicans or the Bahamians. They got a little bit of Irish accent in their Barbados accent. I just want to sit in the water and eat mango. I don't want this. I don't want this. Y'all leave Rihanna alone. That's where she is. That's the follow-up y'all wanted. She good and pregnant. She got a gut full of ASAP. And every time y'all ask her for some music, she be like, boy, look at that bird. Y'all see that bird, boy? I ain't never seen a bird that pretty and yellow. Is that a parrot? No? What is that bird? Oh, it's a pretty bird. Every time y'all be like, so Rihanna, when are we getting an album? Speaking of lunch, let me tell y'all about this great restaurant I tried last week. They had the best mango souffle. Sorry album. When are we gonna get our, what is it, R9? R8, R9? Rihanna, when are we gonna get our, speaking of R-rated movies, have y'all seen that they don't even really make rated R movies anymore? Everything's just PG-13. Where are the R-rated movies? So Rihanna, have you been in the studio sessions? Actually, are what got me pregnant. Every time I'm in the studio, I get pregnant. Now, if she said that, then y'all wouldn't want her ass to be in the studio no more. So, Rihanna, there you go. You're welcome. If you want your fans to stop asking you about the album, but you still want them to expect it, just drop a little story about how each time you got pregnant, you was in the studio recording your album, and your fans will be like, stay away! Stay away from the studio! Smokey Robin making something R-rated. Is it a biopic? Oh. Is it a documentary? Is it live dash cam footage? I just crack myself up so much, y'all. I don't need nobody else to tickle me, boy, because I just tickle myself. I mean, because if you can't laugh at yourself, then everybody else is gonna do it, and then you just go miss out on all the fun. And I ain't gonna let nobody laugh at me, and I don't get in on a good laugh. I got FOMO. If you laugh at, even if it's at me, let me in on that chuckle. Is Smokey Robinson making a movie that Diddy directed? Did he get some of his footage cut by Diddy himself? Smokey Robinson, is it R or X? Inquiring minds want to know, Smokey. Smokey making a rated RX movie. XR, RX, just depending on which angle you watch it from. A sea goddess. Let me pin your comment so everybody else can see just how beautiful you think I am. Oh, no, I didn't mean to hide them. No, I meant to pin it. Unhide user and then pin that bitch. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm so used to hiding people on here. He said, let me tell y'all what this man said. My beauty is like that of a sea goddess, truly captivating, and I deeply admire it. Come on, y'all. Come on for the poetry. Y'all better give our new busted baby his snaps. Your beauty is like that of a sea goddess, truly captivating, and I deeply admire it. Well, John Savvy, 'tis I, the goddess. Now that's how a troll supposed to come in and troll. Okay. Y'all be like, bend over. Toot that thing up. Arch it low. Let us see it from the back. Show us those knockers. What about the tickle bitties? Let us get a 360. Stand up. Make it clap. That's what my usual compliments be saying, but no. That's a man that knows how to compliment a goddess. Thank you, because you got unhid immediately. Yes, for the Oshun. Yes, for the Mama Wata. Yes. Thank you for not asking me to toot that thing over and grab my ankles and make it jiggle. Thank you for not asking me to do a cartwheel and land on a split. No, JD, I can't give you guys all that. I don't get enough super chats to give you guys that. Have I ever read Chris Brown? No. But I like him. Not like in a take you down way, but I like Chris Brown. I'm a fan. I didn't feel like I thought about him before, but I didn't feel like he had much to read. I actually was going to read that lawsuit that he has, but for some reason it just seems like Chris is an open book. Like all he want to do is mind his business these days and stay out of people's face and stay out of trouble. So I feel like he don't do too much crazy stuff no more because he tired. He tired of windmilling. That's what I imagine about Chris. He's coming to Chicago. Me and my cousins always say, me and my family, we always say, I can't think of any celebrity that I'll spend my money to go see. I've never spent money to go see anybody, but I would go see Chris Brown, and I would go to an Erykah Badu show if she performs all of Mama's Gun. Not Mama's Gun. What is the album with oh, somebody to walk up behind me and kiss me on my... Yes, it is Mama's Gun. That's my favorite of hers. I'll go see her perform Mama's Gun, Erykah Badu, because that whole album is right up there with the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill to me. It's no skips, classic. Classic. I'd pay to see her perform that. I'd pay to see Chris Brown. I don't know. There are probably like a lot of other not A-list or mainstream artists that I would like to see. I would like to see that Duran Bernard dude. I would like to see him, but not performing like one of his up-tempo classics. I like when he's just in the vibes and doing vocal acrobatics and kind of just singing off the cuff. I like that. She should. She should. I would pay to go and see her um, do a performance of Mama Gun. I would do that. Durand is a beast. I would pay to see him. I'd pay to see him like at the House of Blues or something like that. Somebody invited me to a Fantasia concert. I don't know why I missed it. It was in Orlando. I think I didn't want to be a third wheel. My cousin invited me, but she was on a date, and this guy had his friends, but I'd be nervous. With the guys that she date, they not my type. They be thugs a little bit, and I ain't dated a thug since before I got married. That used to be my type, but I'm too grown for that. All right, you've never seen Miss Badu. She's legendary and iconic. Yes, I wouldn't pay to see anything from her. I need to see Mama's Gun. I need to see that. Child, I don't want to, as much as I love Fantasia's voice, I don't want a gospel album from her. I want an album like her first one. Whoever produced her first album, almost no skips. Ain't Gonna Beg, man. Um, all them songs on there. I even like her rendition of Summertime. Missy, I see why she cut that cord, because Missy probably want that cat. Missy seemed like she ain't gonna work with you if you don't give her that cat. I don't think Jasmine Sullivan gave her that cat. I think Missy was inspired by Jasmine Sullivan. I think after you want to come back, after she, you inspire Missy, she want to create a project with you. But in anything after that first one that's made purely off of musical inspiration, I feel like she wants you to owe her a little something. A little something. That's just in my mind though. But if a lot of these girls hooked up with Missy again, then R&B would really, really, really do what needs to be done. Cause I'm sorry, SZA and Summer, they are not doing what needs to be done for me. I'm an 80s baby. I'm a 90s R&B's girl. So cursive singing and even Summer giving a cute little is a heart of a woman. That little cute little thing right there. But if they hook up with Missy, she'll really bring. But only give her one album, y'all, because if you circle back around, she gon'. I'm just saying, I think so. I don't know what the fuck SZA be saying. Neither do I be wanting to know. I think she's a cute girl, really cute girl. I enjoyed her in that movie she did with Kiki. It made me like her energy, that fairy energy of hers. I like SZA, not so much when she starts singing through her nose and in cursive. You gotta pick a struggle. Either sing in cursive, but from the diaphragm, or sing through your nose, but make it legible. That's your favorite type of music, that watery sounding? Okay. So you like the Aaliyahs, stuff like that? I like New Condition, but I'm a mint condition girl. Mint condition, I'm sorry, but pretty brown eyes, you know. Yes, Bobby, I need instruments, vocals, bridges, choruses. I need some belting. I need vocal acrobatics. I need you to sing me the chorus. I need you to move me. Move me, girl, because I'm from the church. That stuff have you moved. That's where I got my musical ear from. Listening to people, hit runs and acrobats, splits, cartwheels with they throat in church, all while not losing a sweat. That lipstick still be intact. Them wigs still be. They just, listen. I know it ain't an era that we can replicate like that, but I'm sorry, y'all. Give me an instrumental or something. Something. Give me a bridge. Something. Let me talk about something other than the shit y'all like to talk about. All y'all talk about is fucking making churn, getting. What do y'all be talking about these days? Ain't enough feeling. Y'all don't fall in love either. Brandy, I don't know if I would go and pay to see her because I only want to hear certain songs from her. But yes, when you touch me, of course that's a classic. But there's some other classics that Brandy got. Um, Almost doesn't count as one of my favorites. Angel in Disguise is one of my favorites. Yes. Yes. I want to throw something on stage and scrunch my face up because you done sung me into an ugly face. I can't do that with these girls. I can't do this. Still ain't got nothing to throw. God damn it. Where's all my scarves? This is the face I need. It's called the trout face because trouts make this face, and a trout is a fish. you're from the South, you know what a trout is. It look like this, don't it? Don't it, Q? Because I know you from the Carolinas. Trouts look like that. That's the face I need to see. I need to make. Okay, Daquan. You just popped up in here like, and Monica, I didn't even know you was in here. Daquan, you always just randomly popping up. No spirit, no ancestral, no pain in their voice. These girls ain't been through nothing that they felt. They so desensitized by the things that they go through in the world. Everybody, nobody falling in love. So when they break up, it just be F this nigga. Me and my girls finna go out, get a section. We gonna twerk. We gonna, do 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 do. We gonna get our BBLs enhanced. Then I'm gonna hook up with Sukiana. We gonna go do pussy pop on the handstand in the club. You know, no, I don't want no. I'm heartbroken, bitch. Wallow in pain. Wallow in that pain. Where's the songs about the pain? Y'all get heartbroken and go outside, bitch. Y'all don't slide down walls no more. Y'all don't miss the way things used to be. Y'all don't be down on bended knee no more. Y'all just be outside. Heart, yeah, do y'all got hearts to break? Is it a heart in the house tonight? Stand up. Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house tonight? Stand up, please, so I can break it just to see if it's real. Y'all just be like, oh well, I'm outside. I'm gonna fuck his uncle and his brother and his granddaddy. And I'm gonna run through all his friends. And I done already started. He ain't even know I done already fuck one of his homeboys. So it's up. It's up. Because I'm gonna do it to you before you do it to no, 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 no. Before you stand up, you got to sit down. You got to slide down the wall before you can stand up on your business. No, y'all don't slide down walls, ain't it? Y'all just don't be sliding down the wall, ain't it? Y'all ain't never made this face. It hurts so bad you just the cry don't even come out. It just like a dry heave. Y'all ain't never cried like that because somebody broke your heart. If no, then I can't listen to your music because you ain't never felt shit. You ain't never felt nothing deep enough. Mm-mm. I'm gonna go sit outside in a mud puddle and cry and look up at the sky. Yes. Yes. City girls don't cry. I'm a country girl. I'm a country girl. Don't hurt my feelings. I'm gonna cry first and shoot second. A southern girl. Don't do me. I got a heart. Don't hurt me. I'm gonna hurt you back. I'm gonna make you feel it. Yeah. Then Summer got her heart broken by London on the Track and then went and said, fuck it, I'm just gonna make 3 more babies. Fuck it. What's a heartbreak? I'm just gonna make some more babies. I'm sorry. What? You made a whole album of heartbreak, and what was it, 2 years within that whole album? I thought you was still sliding down the walls, but you sliding down the D. So, yeah. I can't listen to y'all shit. Sorry. All right, well, this is fun. At 9 o'clock, it's going to be 4:20, so I'm going to head out. Make it cute for the last 11 minutes. Frankie Beverly made a song called Southern Girls, of course. And I heard that Cleopatra girl. I don't know this girl. I just remember her from the Ice Spice debacle. I saw her on the blogs talking about New York people taught the Southern people how to dress. First of all, Cleopatra, let me tell you from a born and bred Southern girl, and I'm from Florida, so it's a different kind of South. We got a little bit of flair here. We got Miami, so that's supposed to give us a look. Let me tell you something, okay? Southern people have never, ever put Northern people on a pedestal. Let me give you a little clue, a little insight. I'm 37. I've been in the South all my life. We've been cracking on y'all all my life. All my life. I ain't never heard nobody from where I'm from desire to live, be from New York or desire to look like New York people. We have our own universe here. We do not care. I don't know. Maybe that's a newfangled thing because you're a young girl, so you don't even know the history like this of what you're talking about. You're not even from here, is you? I'm not saying y'all can't dress. I just didn't know that you guys were looking at us, comparing yourselves to us, because we don't be looking at y'all like that. And that's the problem. That's the problem. The South is very insular. I don't, it must be with the new kids because it's social media. So everybody wants to be a celebrity. But growing up, I ain't never known anybody who was like, ooh, New York people. Y'all seen the New York people wear this? We always talked about y'all. We talked about your big baggy clothes. We talked about them heavy ass shoes. We would mimic the accents and stuff, and not like saying it to like say we hated you guys, but like that was never something we admired. If anything, it was just like oh, them New York people with them big old shoes and them, they always got on a hat and them, what's up, son? What's up, son? We would do stuff like that, but I know now maybe Miami people or Atlanta people. The world is different now. I think it's a new generation thing. And how can we want to dress like y'all when it's hot as fuck down here? It's too many clothes in New York. I'm not wearing fur except for the coldest day of the year. And it still be hot. It's only cold to me because I'm a hot girl from Florida. I wear robes and shit like that. This is a maxi dress. No bra. I got on drawers today, but whatever I like to wear, and this is how listen, especially if I don't have shit going on, if I don't have to dress up, I'm gonna put on something that I can step in and step out of because it's hot as fuck all the time. All I gotta do is do like this and slide this off. Everything I wear, it's for convenience. So I just thought that was interesting since we was talking about Southern charm. Cause as a Southern girl, from a millennial Southern girl, I don't know about the Gen Z and the other Gen people, but millennials don't seem to be followers anyways. We're trendsetters. And I don't know. I don't know a lot of followers. Maybe it's a thing. Maybe it's a thing. But I just don't know a lot of followers like that. So I wouldn't know. But to the Cleopatra girl, I just wanted to say, well, is that the outfit she was wearing? Is that one of the outfits that y'all say that we be inspired by? Anybody that saw hers, is that one of the ones? The NASCAR jacket look with the cap, like the Phillips station look. The what is this, what they call it? The pit station look. Is that one of the ones? Just curious. All right, that was a little shade, but I don't like that. Don't come for the good South now, cause we don't be bothering y'all. Y'all always talk about how somebody jealous of y'all. New York people will just nobody will be saying a word. Silent, just like this. Yo, son, everybody is always mad on our tips, son. Or whatever y'all say. And everybody be like, what the fuck is New York talking about? What nobody even looking at? What? Yo, I'm about to get mad aggressive, yo. They sizing me up, yo. They looking at me like they want my fit or something. Everybody be like, who? New York always so aggressive. And it makes me feel like y'all have an insecurity somewhere because y'all always want to be seen, heard. Y'all want to be acknowledged as the best, the first, the something. Meanwhile, every other state is minding their business. But New York is like, New York was. Everybody in the world. I just be like, New York, shut the fuck up. We in here sleep. And here y'all go. Just aggressive with Tourette's. Just everybody chilling, minding their business. And here y'all go. Yo, I'm getting mad tight, son. I'm getting mad tight, son. For nothing. Unloose yourself. New York, thou art loosed. Why do y'all act that way? New York is their own universe. Everybody else just be like, okay, okay, Texas, we see y'all down there with the cowboy boots. Okay, howdy. All right, over there in Cali, we see y'all with the chucks. West side. All right, Detroit. Y'all got the hair slayed. Okay, the hair slayed. Just don't leave y'all kids over there. Don't let nobody in Detroit babysit y'all kids because they're going to be dead. Anyways, we were like, okay, New York, we see y'all with the no, son, no, son, you should have said us first. It's New York, son. We started everything first. Everything started in Harlem on 57 and 83rd, son. I walked down there just yesterday, son, with my rat homie, my rat Steve, homie. You know, it's New York, son. I'm getting mad tight. What you want to do, son? What you want to do, son? And that's the woman, okay? That's the women. I ain't even get to the men yet. It seemed like the men just be chilling. I heard Mendices talking to that lady on the phone, talking about he was blushing. It's the girls who be getting mad tight, son. It's the women from New York that get mad tight, son. Mendices say the men's just be blushing. They be in love. The New York men, I might get me a New York man because y'all tender. Saw that ring ASAP Rocky had of Rihanna. Mm-hmm. Mendices was telling his side piece that the picture she was sending him had him blushing. You New York niggas, y'all tender. It's the women that get gully. Okay? Y'all still say that? Just checking. Because I don't want y'all to. Y'all still get gully? It's the women who be mad tight, son. I just been in here shooting the shit. I don't need no podcast. I don't want to talk to y'all like that. This is supposed to be a reading. I did the reading. Then I just like to fellowship with y'all. We're bonding. This is me bonding with you guys. I don't know. I ain't never dated no man from New York. I don't think any. I don't know. I've never. No, I've never dated a man from New York. So I wouldn't know if they crazy. Maybe they crazy to y'all because y'all crazy first. Y'all be the ones mad tight, son. Sissy, they be crazy with y'all because y'all be too aggressive. So y'all could learn a thing or two about us Southern women. We rule in quiet power. Y'all think that we be meek and mild, but we don't. We rule the roast. We're the family managers, but we do so in a more subtle, cunning way. It's cunning. We live in Jim Crow. Our women are strong too, and it's in a cunning way. You have to be cunning. Y'all is real aggressive. Y'all scare. Y'all don't scare me, but I can see how y'all scare some people. I get it. I get your aggression. Y'all drink that hard ass New York water. I don't even know where they. I didn't even know they had water. I can see that mean, girlish, and passive aggressive in the South. I can see that. I can see that. I mean, when it comes to men, New York women, they are aggressive with their men too, and the men seem to take on the more. Nah, son, just chill, yo. You tripping, yo. Nah, cause you get me mad tight. That's the girls. Now, yes, Southerner girls, they are a little cliquish, snobby, especially, but with our men, we rule them with charm. We love them up so good, had a mind gone. Don't even know it's gone. Gone. They think we be compliant and quiet and stuff, and we just be running shit silently. And they be like, no, my wife, she home baking pies. We be doing woo. They think we be baking pies and we be doing woo to keep them in line. I like black women from all over the world, even in New York, especially in New York. I hope nobody from New York think I was coming for them. This was just comedy. And y'all, one of y'all citizens came for the South first. I think we should practice more unity and not let these little churn keep hyping up stuff that we want to move past. Because where did that commentary even come from that Cleopatra girl did? Where did that come from? I didn't mind that it was about the South. I just didn't like it because it came out of nowhere and it's so divisive. I've seen people in the comments back and forth with each other. Now we got the South insulting the North insulting the South, the West Coast trying to get in on it somewhere. That's why I like you, New York women, because y'all can't even help it. Y'all just aggressive and don't know any other way. And I respect that. I respect the law. Yeah, I didn't like when Cleopatra did that because I was like, as if black people don't have enough to divide us over. Now we gotta the North versus South, who inspired who. And really, the South most of the time really do just be minding their business. Remember in hip hop how New York didn't even want to respect the South's music? It's always New York looking down, literally looking down at us down south. But remember the struggles T.I. and all, 8 Ball, MJG, and all of them had getting respect in the South because the North wanted to gatekeep even hip hop and expression? Outcast, that's it, Outcast. A few of them did. So that's why I brought this up with the North. And I say, y'all always just, everybody else just be giving each other props, minding their business. And then the North, like, no, we're better and we're first. And it's like, bitch, nobody was competing with you. Y'all be so ready to fight. That aggression, I wonder where y'all get that from. Because y'all be ready to fight even yourselves, even your brothers and sisters, despite the fact that most of your ancestors migrated from the South before, during, and after the Civil War. Most of them before. No, most of them after. That's when y'all start looking down on the South, when your ancestors migrated there to escape the Jim Crow era. And I get it. But y'all supposed to look down on the system of oppression, not your family. And with that being said, I hope I don't lose 1,000 subscribers from New York. Do I ever fart? No. I poop. I don't pass gas. I am very regular in the morning. But no, I don't fart, honey. Since you asked a nasty question, I'll give you a nasty answer. My bowels are clean. I absolutely love New York, yo. The food is good. I don't trust the water, and I always got to pick through it to make sure no rat droppings, but the food is great. The culture. I love the culture. I wanted to go and visit Harlem, but somebody told me that it was gentrified, so I wasn't going to get the same feeling that I was looking for. So that's that with that, but shout out to all the places where the diaspora are holding it down. Shout out to the entire diaspora. Shout out to lovers and allies and friends of the diaspora. Shout out to the diasporic ancestrals and ancestral spirits that followed us throughout the four corners of the universe to make sure that even though we weren't in our homes, we weren't without our spirits. Shout out to all of you. You guys are cousins, no matter where you're from. You all look like busted babies to me, no matter what color, creed, or region you are from. You just look like busted babies around here. Shout out to your individual ancestors, all of you. Shout out to your spiritual courts for bringing you here to me. Shout out to my mods for holding me down. They all volunteered to do that. I didn't ask them. I don't pay them. But they choose to try to fight all of the trolls that I have in here. So shout out to them. Shout out to my OG busted babies and my new busted babies. Shout out to the rats in New York. Does anybody ever show them love? Because they're such a major part of the culture in New York. But nobody ever shouts out the rats. Thank you. Shout out to Sahil. Sif. I'm going to just call you Sip. Okay, Sip. Shout out to you for saying my voice is nice. Shout out to Phoenix Indigo, who says, I deserve to be at peace. I second that emotion. Shout out to Sissy Barbie. She get mad tight, y'all. Don't play with her. She been in this. She my OG mod. She's a Barb, and she from New York. So you get her mad tight, it's Tim's to the face. Shout out to Daquan. Everybody knows how I love my Daquan. Daquan will be doing New York Fashion Week sometime in his near future. I'll say 5 to 7 years max. Daquan. He'll be doing New York Fashion Show. It will be the Daquan X Smith Show. He's already done his designs and fashion shows. So we're just going to work our way up to New York and Paris. And trust, he already said that I get to sit front row in front of Beyonce and Anna. Okay? Because at the Daquan Smith Show, I'm going to be the Beyonce. I'll be sitting in front of Anna and Beyonce, giving them this look. Oh, hi, Anna. Oh, Anna, what's that you're wearing? That bob looks so last century, honey. It's all about the coils and the curls now, but oh, you can't make those naturally. Sorry, girl. The second row is for those who can't coil and curl naturally. Hey, Beyonce back there, do you need me to lean over so you can see? Okay, all right. Tell Blue I'll schedule a brunch later. Blue, just handle that for your mom for me. We know that you manage her books. Isn't it very fashion, Jess? Isn't it very fashion? Imagine all the busted babies at the Daquan X Smith fashion show, and Beyonce's behind us, trying to see over our heads. I can't see. Julius, tell them to scoot over. I'm sorry, was that a peasant from the second row? Oh, hi. Julius, you must be here for Beyonce. Oh, she needs me to lean to the side. Sorry, I guess she's not used to second row seating. I'm sorry, Beyonce. I'll sway for a moment. Because we don't lean, we sway. Like this. All better? Is that good enough? Good. You just give her a quick sway and then back to center. Oh, no, we don't clap and cheer at fashion shows, honey. This is what you do. Oh, excellent, excellent. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Clap and cheer. That's for poor folk. That's for the country folk. Bravo, 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 Daquan. Bravo, Daquan. Well, that was all, you guys. I'll see you guys on Friday. Love you guys.